Bitcoin just finished its worst month ever, and many people are worried that this is going to continue and the rest of 2022 is going to be pretty bad for the crypto market. And we got a couple of important stories to talk about. First thing is going to be with the overall crypto market. Right now, Bitcoin's sitting right between $19,000 and $20,000 per coin, and we're seeing the overall crypto market sitting at an $870 billion market cap. Over the last month, we have seen that Bitcoin has dropped over 38% in its value, and we're seeing like the whole crypto market down significantly. This is the worst we have ever seen. And if we look at the data, we can see that historically, when we have a huge red month, over 30% down, typically it's followed by a green month. So hopefully we see July of 2022 end up better than June of 2022. And that is what we typically see based on historical data. Not only that, but Ethereum was also down well over 45% in the month of June 2022. So over the coming days and weeks, we'd like to see Bitcoin's price bounce back, stay above that $20,000 per coin. But historically, when we see a massive red month, we do see it followed by a green month. Next thing that's happening is that we do see that Deutsche Bank came out and said that they see Bitcoin recovering to $28,000 per coin by the end of 2022. And this is a good sign. Many analysts are saying that they believe the bottom is in or is almost in based on all the indicators they're seeing, and that they're still seeing institutional demand for Bitcoin. And according to the Deutsche Bank analysts, they said that right now they believe Bitcoin will go back up to $28,000 per coin, which is about a 40 to 50% increase where it currently is. So they're saying that in the remainder of 2022, there is a lot of upside, and not only them, but JP Morgan also is saying the same thing. They're saying that the crypto market may actually already be in recovery. And even though firms like 3 Hours Capital and some other firms may run into a bit of issues, may have to shut down, may be liquidated, they said ultimately that they also believe that the worst has already happened, and all the fear in the market should subside. We should see prices start to bounce back. I wanted to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, VanEck. VanEck is a crypto trading platform that gives traders the ability to trade with up to 100x leverage. While it's important to remember that leveraged trading does carry its risks, you're still able to profit during a bear market. You can both short cryptocurrencies, and you can also trade with smaller amounts, especially on VanEck, because they have a minimum deposit of only $10 and a minimum trade value of only $1. In addition to this, VanEck has a very simple and easy to use platform that allows you to pick between cross margin and isolated margin to help determine your risk. You can use BTC, USDT, USDC, and many other cryptocurrency trading pairs and use these as collateral on the platform. This exchange is definitely worth taking a look at in my opinion, so make sure to use my code in the description. You could get up to $1,500 when you deposit $300 or more, so definitely make sure to use my link in the description. Check out this platform today and let me know your thoughts. Anyways, let's get back to the program. Last couple things I want to talk about is going to be with El Salvador. El Salvador just came out yesterday and they bought 80 more Bitcoin worth right around $1.5 million. And while many people are excited about this, they're seeing that El Salvador bought 80 Bitcoin worth 1.5 million. You're seeing that Saylor and MicroStrategy purchased 480 Bitcoin for around $10 million. Well, many people are excited about this. The other thing to keep in mind is that these are the smallest purchases that both El Salvador and MicroStrategy have ever made. We have never seen them make purchases that were smaller than this. So what that means is maybe they're just saying to the market that, look, we're still bullish on crypto. We still want to buy, but we're not ready to go all in yet because we think there still is more downside. And that is what it looks like. And that is what Peter Schiff recently came out and said as well. He said, look, I don't think MicroStrategy is going to be buying $100 million at this point. He even talked about this on Twitter. He said, Michael Saylor, you should buy $100 million right now if you're so bullish on crypto. The thing is what it looks like is that Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy, El Salvador, they're simply buying Bitcoin to show the market that they're still bullish, but they're not ready to go all in just yet because they believe there still could be significant downside in the market. And these are what their actions are showing. It's not that we're saying this, like, yes, it's a good sign they're buying, but ultimately, if they were really, really bullish on this market and where we currently are, they'd be buying a lot more than just $10 million for MicroStrategy and just $1.5 million for El Salvador. They would be pouring in hundreds of millions and potentially even close to $1 billion if they were sure that we were close to the bottom. Last thing is going to be that VanEck just recently filed for another spot Bitcoin ETF. Submitted their application to the SEC, and important thing here is that the SEC just recently actually rejected Grayscale's Bitcoin ETF. Grayscale was trying to convert their Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into a Grayscale Bitcoin ETF, and this was outright rejected. But the good news here, in my opinion, is that we're seeing that despite all these setbacks from regulations, with all these different companies filing for Bitcoin ETFs, we're continuing to see them push along, continuing to file more applications, and eventually we will see one approved. And it's nice to see that they're not just giving up, not just saying, oh, let's forget about it. They're saying, look, we see that there are Bitcoin ETFs in other countries that have already been approved. So we know it's just a matter of time before the US approves one. So companies like VanEck are just going to continue to file for Bitcoin ETFs. They're going to continue to submit applications. And ultimately, this is going to lead to billions of dollars coming into the market at some point in time in the future. So anyways, that's what's going on in the market. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.